this tutorial, we will talk about intelligent agents and using those in D2L version 10.4. So what is an intelligent agent? Well, an intelligent agent is a way for you to contact students. But the best part about it is that intelligent agents are an automated process that allows D2L to contact students after they complete an action or do not complete an action. All intelligent agents are found in the Edit Course area in D2L. You just need to go to your course and begin building your intelligent agent. A few things you need to know is there are fields that you can use to build your intelligent agent, such as initiating user org unit name, initiating user first name, or initiating user last name. So here I am in my US history class, and what I want to do is notify every student about the requirements of an assignment. In this case, it's the essay number 3, American Revolution essay, and I want to show them that there are instructional materials that they should check, such as the rubric, guidelines and instructions for the actual assignment, and a place where they can go to make sure they're citing their sources correctly. So I've built the Dropbox, and now I just need to basically go in and build the intelligent agent. So I come up here and I click on Edit Course. I scroll down and I click on Intelligent Agent. So I'm going to say New Intelligent Agent, and we're going to say Notify Students of Resources. It's always a good idea to give it a description. That way when you see that agent, you know how to use it in future points or future instances. So I'm going to say this agent sends an email to students who have submitted a Dropbox assignment. You do need to click that the agent is enabled once you are satisfied with the agent, so you don't necessarily have to click it at first, but I encourage you to click it at some point or the agent will never work. For this particular one, I am going to create what's a release condition. If you've never worked with release conditions, I encourage you to watch the release conditions video on the instructional page for faculty and staff resources. We're going to create and attach a release condition, and I'm going to say a submission to Dropbox. So that one was Essay 3, American Revolution. So basically, when a student submits to the Dropbox Essay 3 American Revolution, I want them to receive this email. We'll say create. And it's very important that you use a schedule. So essentially what a schedule does says send out these agents at a particular time. So I'm going to click update schedule, and we will say daily. Basically the assignment starts on the 1st and it ends on the 8th. How convenient. So during that time, this agent will be working, and we'll say repeat. Now we need to address the actual user. So if you remember those fields, I'll go back over here to my little instructional worksheet. We want this initiating user. We want this initiating user. And this initiating user will basically email the student who initiated the action. So we'll go back in. Say initiating user. In the brackets, notice that the brackets are there. And you can put in your own email address if you want it to come to you. Of course, you would need to use your email address from D2L, and so you might need to go through and see and actually find your email address. Is click my name and click CC because I want to be notified that that agent had worked and was sent out. So what I'm saying here is that the student who initiated or dropped their assignment in the Dropbox will receive this email, and it will also CC me telling me that that student received this intelligent agent. So the email subject will be thank you for your submission. So I'm going to write the message with links to all the resources. So here it is, initiating user first name, that's the person who submitted their file to the Dropbox. I noticed that you submitted your essay I noticed that you submitted your essay on the American Revolution. I encourage you to review the following. Please be sure that you completed everything that is needed in this essay. So I'm going to show you how to build this link. All I do is I click on the link icon there. I will go to my course content. And essentially what I've done is I've created a series of documents that can help students with their essays. So if I click on resources, now of course I built all these, so you would have to build these as well. And I want them to know about the essay instructions and guidelines. Okay, I encourage you to review the rubric. Did you look at the Turnitin score? Talking a little bit about Turnitin. Be sure to cite your sources. So again, let me show you how I did that. I'm going to add that particular item, content. Again, I built these, so you would have to have these already built. Resources and works cited. I look forward to reading your essay. Thank you for submitting it. So when I'm done with that, I will click Save and Close. And we'll make sure that this agent is enabled. Okay, so let's just make sure and go back in here and verify a few things. Here's the agent name, description, agent is enabled. Based off of this release condition, which means that the student submits to the Dropbox folder SA3, and here is the schedule, evaluated every 1 day, starting Thursday until Thursday, October 8th. If you don't do that and you want to manually run an intelligent agent, you just click on the side here and say run now. And then you kind of control when that agent runs. But if you want to schedule and you don't have to worry about it, you would type in the schedule on the other end. So then if you want to test out this particular item, you could go into your class list and you could choose the CNCC student. You could impersonate that student. And you could go in to the Dropbox and submit that particular assignment. Of course, I don't have that assignment open yet, so the agent won't work until, or I can't submit anything until that Dropbox is open. But when it's open, the intelligent agent will appear. So you can see here is one of the intelligent agents that I was working in another class as CNCC students. So they receive this intelligent agent and it says, thank you for submitting essay number 2. And there is all of my information. Of course, because I was CNCC student, that is the student name. But you can see that it can be a pretty powerful tool. So just remember, intelligent agents are a way for D2L to contact students for you in regards to many different things. Other options are you can tell students who have not checked into your course. You can congratulate students who have completed activities for a particular week. You can contact students if they've uploaded a Dropbox file. You can give encouragement to students. You can actually create a release condition that notices if they get less than a particular number of points on a quiz and let them know of resources such as tutoring. Or you can actually congratulate a student who receives less than a particular percent on one quiz and then improves on the next quiz. A few things to think about with intelligent agents. Number one, can a D2L notification work better? In a way, you don't want to use intelligent agents too much, but it is a good tool, particularly maybe at the midterm or after a really important assignment in your class. Think about news assignments, which one's better, is a better, more personally crafted email better, would a discussion board work better? But as you can see, intelligent agents are a really pretty slick way of contacting your students and doing it without much work on your end. Thank you for watching.